We're live. Hi. What is that? Too cute. Too cute. Oh shit. Why did I not? It's late. Sorry. I got it now. Alright, so hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some. We're not playing the Sprawl. I almost said the Sprawl. We're playing Remember Tomorrow, which is GM-less cyberpunk role playing. This is a game if you would like to play something more like The Wire and Crash style stuff. We went from literally no prep to just playing, that's really fun. That's where I really like this game. You really can just sit down and start playing. So, let's return to the game, shall we? Paul, I believe it's your turn. Yep. Right? Is that right? It's Paul's turn, right? Yeah. Yeah. You're muted, Paul. I unmuted you. You're good.
All right. So I think I would like to turn the Thunder buffs onto Captain Griffin.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
So you're gonna attack him.
Yes.
So when you're attacking her, that means that I can highlight a stat that if I get a success, I can lock in.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's gonna be her able. Like if she can win against the Thunder buffs, that'll be like kind of a little bit of a coup that like is gonna put her name out there, so that like Desk Jockey defeated Thunder buffs, or at least took them down a peg, or won in a street fight. Now I'm just gonna wind up like dead. Google and find out what happens, but how are they coming after her?
Yeah, so I think it's like on your commute in the hypertrain.
Sure. So what'd you say you're targeting? What are you targeting of Griffin? In terms of a stat?
I think they would be targeting her money, so her ability to retire, right?
Sure. So her able?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like it's in the hypertrain, and like Captain Griffin is sitting like in the nice part, right? Mm-hmm. Like it has like a shitty part to it, but there's a nice part, and then like three really buff dudes in like jeans and t-shirts, like looking really casual. They come in and they're looking too casual.
Like they just got out of an Arcade Fire.
Yeah.
Concert.
They're looking too casual, and like everyone's like trying not to look at him, and maybe Captain Griffin does because she's a cop.
Yeah.
And that like triggers them, and they're like in the middle of the train, and there's people around, and they're like, all right. All right, rich snob. It's time to fork it over, and you see like one of them has like a small knife or something that they show you.
Gotcha. All right, I'm feeling it.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, I think like she'd been wearing. She's not dressed like a cop. She's dressed like in a business suit because she's middle management of the police force, and so I think she just casually stands up and like reaches into her purse as if she's gonna hand over some money or a cred stick, and instead pulls out like a large caliber hand pistol. Like
that's way too big for the purse.
Exactly. It's like a heavy 6-shooter, or like it's styled to be a 6-shooter, but actually it's a laser gun.
Nice.
Oh, like what's it called? Firefly.
Yeah, totally. It's and she's just like, chose the wrong woman to hassle on this train.
Nice.
All right.
And maybe you shoot like one guy dead.
Just
roll.
straight up.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean,
Hey, there's still 2 more guys.
yeah,
And they're really buff. And they're really buff guys. They're like called the Thunder, like skinny dudes.
And what happens? Did you just roll Leafington? So you got 1
I
success?
need to roll still.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was from last time.
That's right. 0
Oh,
successes.
none for me.
Yes.
Yeah, I think like she just like straight kills like the person that like pulled out the knife
Yeah.
and is like, the rest of you are under arrest.
Nice. So,
And-
yeah. So you win your goal.
Mm-hmm.
And the opponent loses.
All right.
Awesome.
So it was like it like turned out there was like an undercover cop like right behind you and like gets on the other guy and you have like your gun pointed at Kaz. Like,
Yeah.
This isn't over. I know your face.
Cool. So that you. Which one did you check off there, Kelsa?
Able.
Able. Okay, you targeted your able and you checked it off.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So you're now able.
Now, I'm just remembering something right now from
Yes.
having watched the VOD earlier today. I
Mhm.
should have thought of this earlier, but aren't we supposed to narrate the opposite of whoever
Oh yeah.
Paul would narrate how I succeeded, and then I would narrate how the
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I totally forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you. So I always forget something on Once Upon a Game. And
That's
yeah.
how you know it's quality.
That is part. I think that is part of the house rules. That was brought in. Yes, we swap the sort of like resolution descriptions. Yeah. So Paul would describe. We're not going to do it because we already did it. But like this example, then Paul, you would describe how Captain Griffin succeeds, and Kelsa, you would describe how Dunder Bluffs fails. For that.
We kind of did that, like
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we're not going to repeat it.
But-
I'm just in general. That's what would happen. Yeah. We would just switch real quick, describe how they do it, and then that's what happens. It's really interesting when there's 0 successes on both sides, where it's both sides fail, and you get to describe how both of you fail, that kind of stuff. So it's cool. Great.
So now
Cool.
it's Kelsa.
Yay! Doesn't that also bring up one of my stats or no, because I was locking in a thing?
Yeah, you would bring up your stat if you would have gotten another success.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
No, instead of bringing up your stat, you locked in something.
Got it.
I don't think I actually described that. Thinking about it now, you don't have to lock in a stat. What you could do is say like, I'm going to check on willing, and I'm going to try to buff it up, right? So you could like raise your
Wait.
stat in a conflict instead of checking it off.
Way better to check it off. I am HO.
For show.
Okay. So yeah, I think I would like to make another corporation.
Come at me, gangs.
I mean, I want to have more people to play with.
It's
I
true.
want to play as a corp, but I don't want to, like, as an organization, I don't want it to be that gang, and I don't want it to be the media.
Yeah.
So I need to make another one so that I can do it.
Cool. And by the way, I don't think I've ever said it here, but there's a sword and sorcery variant to this that Story Games came up with, and we should run with that sometime. I think, just to give it the old college try.
Be interesting. Okay. So I got 310. That is another entertainment media, and there. Can I reverse those? Just
Yeah, of
because
course.
Otherwise, it's the exact same deal as Prada.
Like I said earlier, this game should follow the Kevin Crawford style of rolling on tables, where you should roll always, but if you don't like the result, then pick the one that you do like.
That's fair. So yeah, I think just reversing them is fine. It's another gang, but their motivation is knowledge, and so this is a gang of hackers.
You know what's better than than all the Ferraris that I stole? Knowledge.
Yeah, no, like
This is my gang up in the cyber hills.
so yeah, this is like a loose like
Yeah.
hacker net organization. They don't like physically live in the city necessarily, and probably none of them have ever met in meat space.
Sure.
So they like they're each their own individual hackers, but like they kind of come together in order to do big projects and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually like their name is Project Takedown.
Ooh, is it spelled with like KT or like?
It's with the K, obviously.
I don't know. Like, is it or just spelled normal? I'm just putting it.
No,
Normal.
it's spelled normal. Project Takedown, and the kind of face of the gang is
You know what? Can I get a quick time out? You know what I want to do? I want to play the Sprawl after playing Remember Tomorrow for like a month. And it's like, this is the world that we're playing in. Have fun. Let's do it. So,
that would be pretty great, actually. That would
right?
be great.
Like Microscope to build the city. Then Remember Tomorrow to play in it for a little bit, and then boom, the Sprawl that I play to see what happens. Anyways, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you with that. I got really excited.
No, you're allowed to be really excited. It's okay. So the kind of face of this gang is an old Asian woman, and she doesn't have she's blind, but like her eyes have been replaced by cyber eyes, and so she walks around still blind in the real world, but like jacked in the Matrix constantly. And
so she like doesn't see, she just knows where she is because she has like camera feeds of the street she's in.
yeah, totally.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shit, that is incredible.
And I think that she goes by the alias Eyes.
Nice.
And she's
how's
like,
that spelled?
Just EYES.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a hacker group. I didn't want to make any assumptions.
It could be. All right, let's take it back a step.
I thought it was IZE. No, that was my first guess.
No, it's IYES.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Okay, and and she's like 70.
Nice. Nice.
Sorry. There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. Done. Awesome. Cool. Dig it. I think I might be playing it wrong in the way that when you create a corporation, can you also attack? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just gonna roll it that we don't. But I'm sure.
fine with that.
I'm sure Ben. When I talk to Ben on Thursday, he'll probably be like, "You should let him do it." So, whatever. We'll see. All right. Let's. So then it's back.
Why isn't he here watching you right now? Why isn't he in your chat?
He's too busy mailing out the Kickstarter stuff for his Explorer still, and getting that all wrapped up. Because he just wrote Microscope Explorer. You got it? You have a copy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, I guess. Well, he has several hundred that he's mailing out. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, Squid in chat mentions that he loves the idea that she was a young hacker back in 2016, just never dropped the habit.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. I believe that.
Nice. I think it's you.
Back when Anonymous stood for something.
Yeah, no, totally. Like, she was part of Anonymous back in the day of today, and
Yeah.
like Project Takedown is like the logical escalation of that.
Yeah. I'm dropping Boris.
50 years later. All right. Sucker.
I'm just gonna
So
move
he's
him.
now in the center now, right? Then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him down here.
Okay.
Oops. Oops. Shit.
You're the
Ah!
best playing games.
Why? Why is it? Why are you doing this to me, game? I just want to grab everything.
Grab it with your sticky little hands.
All right. So I kind of know who I want to be. So I'm not gonna roll.
All right.
I'm gonna be the mayor.
Nice.
Mayor Wilfred Chu. He's a suit, I guess, right? Is a suit an option?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see if there's a better option. I don't think so. I think suit makes the most sense. Unless it is a... Help me out if you guys see something better. It's factions. Where's the identities? They're up the top.
Scroll.
Motivation. Not an outsider. No, I'm not a torpedo.
Insider is also just.
Yep, it's just insider. Okay. But my motivation, survival.
Ooh.
Obviously, my goal is going to be get away, smother the story that will get me blackmailed. Right, like I want to kill that story.
Do you want to say what the story is? Do we know what the story is?
No, I like the idea that it's unknown.
All right.
I'm gonna play with that a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, sure.
And
it definitely has something to do with the date of August 23rd or whatever I said first hour.
Once again, I'm doing the 5 and willing because he absolutely wants this shit down because he wants to run for re-election, right? And he can't have this covering up anywhere. But he also he knows what he needs to do. Like, he knows he probably needs to, like, hire someone illegal or something, like, you know, and, like, kind of, like, do these methods. But he's just not sure if he can go through with it, right? So he's, like, his able is low. Because, like, he knows he has to get his hands even more dirty to make them clean, right? So it's given him some issues. So I think this is a scene of, we're looking at City Hall, or, like, whatever the corporate, you know, like, so, like, imagine the top of a massive arcology. He's burning the midnight oil at the office. The camera goes through this like massive corporate drone center, you know, of like corporate people, and it's all the desks and everything are empty. We might see like a little like Roomba go by, like cleaning the dirty linoleum, and then like we go like to the office door, and we go through the office door, and we see him typing away at his computer, and he's just like. We see like this stressful half Asian man just kind of like wearing like a business suit. His tie is like half, you know, like taken down. There's a bottle of scotch near him, and he's just like pulling his hair out like this, right? He's just like and he's looking at like the dark net, right? Like he's getting ready to try to see if he can talk to a hacker about like deleting this from the internet. So nice. I'm gonna roll here. I got one. So my willing goes up. How does that change? I think we see him looking through different people, and he comes on a name. He comes on the name of a hacker, like on like this hacker web that goes by Eyes. And like he's like looking through like the different jobs that this person's purportedly to do, and he's like really impressed, and he's getting ready to write the email and like press the send button, and then he's just like, I can't do it, and he just closes it out. But like he's like, God, I like, it's like I want this so bad, but like as soon as I press this, it's gonna be even worse. I can't, and like he closes it and gets rid of it, and he just like puts his hands in his head in his hands, and that's the scene.
Nice.
All right. All right. I think for I wanna Berg Wilkes once I cut a deal with Project Takedown.
Okay. Who wants to play Project Takedown?
I will do it.
Okay.
And let me get into my old lady voice. I just have to settle down into it a little bit. Alright. I'm ready.
God. Alright. So, do you have an idea of where they'd meet, Elsa?
Either online or in a tea house. Like, I like the idea of a tea house if you're willing to go with me on this. Like,
sure.
Like on the top of a really tall building, but like it's completely flattened out with like rock sand gardens around with like, archways over it and stuff, and then like a small tea house in the center. So you can't actually see the edges of the building, but you can just barely see other skyscrapers in the distance.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Right, yeah, so Berg Wilkes shuffles in, and he's like, sees a bunch of shoes at the door, and he's like, oh, well, I guess I have to take my shoes off, and it's like being really awkward about the customs, because he doesn't really know.
Yeah. You're a low-class kind of guy. Like, this isn't...
Yeah. It's a worker guy.
Sure, yeah, totally.
Just has aspirations to be big cheese. Yeah, and he asks for eyes, I guess, and then gets like shown to a little table where he's like looks for a chair for a second, and there's like no way a chair wouldn't fit under there, so he's like sits on the ground awkwardly and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, all right, Miss Eyes. I'll just call you Eyes.
Just eyes is fine.
Listen.
Tell me, child, why have you bothered me this day?
We got something.
Are you... Just real quick, for just purposes of the scene construction, is Eyes like looking like not at him? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Sorry. I just want to make sure that's canon. I had to ask that question to make sure it's canon.
No, it's 100% canon. She has like a small like cup of tea in her hands, and she's like looking in that general direction. But of course, she can't actually see it either. So
Yeah, it's dope.
or not directly.
Yeah.
And Wilkes is like, all right, we need from you in the Brightstone Corp Automotive Factory. We need like the place to be dark so we can get into the HR department weapons locker.
Like the riot gear. So
Yeah.
You are asking quite a favor. What does someone such as a lowly supervisor Wilkes have to offer my vast organization?
Listen, I'm willing to offer you 5% of the profits when we take the factory over.
5% of nothing is still nothing, child.
And like suddenly she turns and she looks at you with her cyber eyes,
Yeah.
but you can. There's no pupil on them. They're just like solid, solid metal. But like you get this like feeling like she's staring at you.
Oh.
Yeah, and she says,
There are other things that may hold our interest.
I think it's a good time to roll and see how well you do.
All right. So
Say
what do we do
press
with the
her.
stat that's already locked in?
You still roll it.
It's still rolling?
Who?
Yeah, you still roll all three. You still roll all three, and the stat that's already locked in, you can still assign dice to it, but it's succeeding at winning its mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kelso, you don't have to roll because you are Project Takedown. That just gets ticked up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I get... Well, ready is already locked in, so 1.
Wait, didn't you?
I don't see your rolls.
Yeah, I didn't see your roll.
Connection- because roll 20.
Interrupted. No, didn't you play the
Roll
Dunderbuffs?
20.
Weepington, didn't you play the Dunderbuffs to attack me, Griffin?
Yeah, but he failed.
You should have. Oh, you're right. Sorry, you did
Yeah.
fail. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, no, I know where you were going, and that's why I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
That's right.
So I got a 6, a 10, and a 3. The 6 is equal to the ready, which is already locked in, so it doesn't matter. And I get a 3.
No, it counts as a success.
It does count? All right.
Yes.
So then I get 2.
So you got a 6, a 10, and a 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you have to... Well, hold on. So what happens... I'm sorry. So it doesn't count as a success because there's no... This isn't a conflict roll. This is just you trying to boost your stats like you did at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's right.
So you assign your ready, right? You got a 6. So it would... I guess it goes to 7, but it doesn't really change anything. Oh, we're back.
Yay!
All right.
I'm just gonna roll that it does, but I don't know if it really changes anything.
Okay.
Well, it changes the ability to roll better on it next time.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want to take away your success from that. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah.
Would go into able. Like the hackers are gonna like the one day or like hour make the thing dark and then they can grab
Yeah,
all the shit. Like it's
perfect
part
sense.
of the
Yeah.
takeover plan.
Yeah, totally. Perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And like in
return for this small favor, I need you to bring back a data disk filled with the Human Resources Department's information. We've been having a little bit of trouble getting into the servers for BCAF, whatever. Brightstone
yeah.
Automotive Factory. I couldn't figure out where that was written down. And this would greatly assist our efforts, save us weeks of time.
All right. No problem.
okay. Yeah, cool. Like it.
Yeah. Yeah, me
All
too.
right.
That's super awesome.
It's funny because actually, Griffin is also going to approach Project Takedown to get some help. So
Paul, do you want to play or I'll play them?
Go for it, Eric.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play Project Takedown.
okay, you don't have to be eyes if you don't want to. So yeah, I think Captain Griffin, she knows that the time to act is soon, and she's got some pretty sweet information that she wants to give to Project Takedown. in exchange for basically the deal is that Project Takedown holds onto this information for a certain amount of time, and then we'll release it without any ties to Griffin.
Oh yeah. What do you call that? It's a common thing.
It's like information.
It's like it's like a WikiLeak, right?
Yeah.
It's like failure to do this means this gets leaked to the web. It's like a leak bomb. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, no, this literally happens. Like this is a thing.
No. Yeah,
totally.
That's
awesome.
Exactly what she's arranging. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is probably this will probably be. I don't want it to be Eyes. I want it to be someone else.
Okay.
I want it to be someone.
Now, do they meet in person or do they meet on?
No, this is done online. You don't. You don't meet these people. Especially if you're a cop, no one would meet with you. Right. So this person's going to be.
She's a known dirty cop, though. I mean, we're totally honest.
This guy's name's Donks. Donks.
Donks
gets it. Yeah.
Like
right.
basketball dunks, or like but.
Oh my God, that's even better. Dunks. Dunks is great. That's a great name. I wish my stream was called Dunks. That's amazing. Quick, someone take that on Twitch. Sit on it, park it, and sell it to somebody. Dunks.
Okay.
So I think Dunks is a what do you call it? He's just a console cowboy. He's like, I'll take the job. And you wanted, remind me again what you said. What you wanted to do? You wanted to release the time bomb about the mayor.
Yeah.
Okay. So his goes up. So takedown goes up to 5, and you probably just get a message back being like, I don't know. How did you send this message to him?
It was like arranged like through like a message board on the dark net,
yeah.
You know?
I think Dunk you get like a reply, like whatever kind of way you have a notification of it, you get a notification of it like on your phone or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And when you check it privately,
like I didn't even give any way that it could have contacted my
phone.
Oh
yeah,
I'll get a notification on my phone.
That's even better. Yeah. And Dunks is like, yeah, that's perfect, because what Dunk says is like, I know who you are. Yeah, and he's like, I'm not touching this until I vet you first, copper, right, or something like that, right?
Right.
And it's like, he almost says it in a way that, because I'm not as eloquent as Dunks is, Dunks says something to the effect that he might blackmail you, like he threatens maybe blackmailing you, that you did this first, but like the pay is good because but Dunks is like, but don't worry, we hate the mayor too, you know, I have to look into this before we do anything with you, right? Like, I have to make sure it's clear.
Right.
But this is good information. Yeah.
All right, so I rolled and I got 1 success.
Cool.
I'm gonna give that to Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Bump that up.
Trip 5s.
Yeah. I'm getting 1 step closer to
the
my
edge.
retirement.
And you're about to break.
Yep.
I'm the worst.
Or the best. It's okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Cool. Back to moi. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wilfred needs to start cutting some deals. He's gonna cut a deal with fucking Project Takedown too. Yeah, he is. So we see a scene again of the mayor in his office once again late at night, just being like, once again, and that's that fucking same spot, being like, do I send it? Fuck. Maybe we see on like in the overlay screen, like behind him, like the hollow like TV CNN screen or whatever. It's like front runner of opposing party. You know, is like gains 10 points today in surprise rally or whatever. Like, so he feels desperate. Mm-hmm. And he's like, fuck, like this is gonna hurt my real life. Like, I need to do this. Like this, like, you know, this this will help my campaign. So he sends it, and he reaches out to someone in Project Takedown, maybe Eyes, because he saw Eyes before, right? And he's probably gonna send it to Eyes. He's like, Eyes, you're the only one who can do this. I need you. I need you to remove something for me. Is all he says. You need to take something out.
Yeah, and I think the response that you get back is like a holographic fortune cookie.
Yeah.
And that when you open it, it says something really cryptic, like the fate, fate smiles on the bold.
Yeah. Okay. Like fortune favors the bold, right?
Yeah, but it's not phrased like that. It's phrased slightly differently. Exactly.
Okay. Oh shit! Why did I just raise that up? I have to roll.
Yeah, you have to roll.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Okay, you get to raise it up.
Yeah. I get to raise 2 up actually.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna raise my ready and my able by doing this. Cool. I know what happens. I think what we see is he's like, yes. He's like, good. He like takes a nice long chug of his brandy or his whiskey that he's drinking, and he goes to himself. He's like, well, I'm in too deep now. And then we see his like hollow screen again, and he starts googling people to take someone out, and like he's googling how to kill Eyes, right, to cover it up.
Oh damn! Because like I think the response that you get back from Eyes is like, August only has 30 days.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, like
yeah.
The event of that day has been erased so thoroughly that there's one fewer day in the month. Like the 23rd, just like it goes the 22nd, the 24th.
All right.
That's amazing.
Cool. So I need to. Well, I still have to accomplish my goal, but okay.
No, but
yeah, I know, but that's like her promise, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, she's promising me. Cool. So yeah. So I think I'm definitely gonna try to get in contact with the Dunderbuffs to take out Eyes. So I can.
I like how
cover my be away scot free, right?
History is like, how do I embezzle a shit ton of money?
Yeah.
How do I kill someone?
If you guys don't follow Riker tweets, it's kind of like that. Like he's just like really dumb. Like he's not a Shadowrunner. Like he just doesn't know what he's doing. So he's just like leaving a trail. Of course, he's not perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Things are gonna go horrible for him. I hope. Mm-hmm. Or he's so rich that and connected that he gets himself out of it, because that's what people do. Like that's what makes him, for me, a compelling character. Because it's like, you fucking hate this guy. So, all right, cool. Turns over. I feel like this game's really fast. Yeah. I can't believe it. It's 10:50 already. I have no idea where this time went. I thought we just got back from break.
I know, right?
So, anyways, let's keep going.
God, I want to lean on someone, but I want to.
Yeah. When it gets back to me, we'll go to the next break. Yeah.
With the corp.
Well, that's the hard part, right? Is once you can't let anybody get too powerful. So once someone starts getting powerful, you play corpse to take them out.
Yeah. Let's see. Right. Let's try it with the Thunderbuffs, because I like those guys. The Thunderbuffs are gonna attack Mayor Wilfred Choose. I have to do a stat, right?
Yeah, you're targeting something of mine.
I'm attacking. So let's do your able.
Okay. I'm gonna try to check off my my willing. I'm committed to this.
All right.
So what are you doing fictionally? Where does this scene take place?
Maybe it's like fairly soon after. And you're like this really needs to be like taken down and taken care of. And then you're like googling how to kill someone, and then you get like the pop up.
The Facebook group for the Thunderbuffs.
Exactly. But then like someone messages you because like they saw you peeping around, and then like you see your illegitimate daughter with the Thunderbuffs.
Fudge.
Mm.
Fudge ripples. What?
I'm loving this.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I see that.
And then like they're like talking to you about taking this guy out, and then someone is in the chat room. It's like, I think I know that guy from somewhere.
Oh.
And like this girl comes in and keeps looking at the webcam or like the cam feed that maybe you guys have. It's like, no, like he totally like looks like someone I know. Where do I know him from?
Yeah, like that tip of the tongue.
You're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's her.
But
So I think that's how
like threatening me.
how
Yeah.
they're threatening you. And then
Alright.
we'll take the roll.
Let's roll. Yeah, see what happens.
Ooh!
Ooh.
That's real good.
Oh.
I
Wow.
got 2 successes.
2 to 2.
Two as well.
So that means we both lose.
Damn.
Is it that
Right.
you both lose or that you both win?
No, neither side rolled. Oh wait, we got tied successes. Both sides win their goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I check off my willing, but I lose a point in able.
Mhm.
Oh shit! I just hit the back button on my mouse. We're back.
Everything is ruined forever.
So mechanically, I lose my able goes to 3, but my willing gets highlighted. And mechanically,
I don't think anything changed for the corp, right?
no, because
It's only one
trying
that
to
deals.
you were trying to knock me down.
Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
so now we have to describe each other's success.
Yeah. So I think for you,
Yeah.
for Mayor Chu, it's like he gets a Thunder Bluffs to like agree to a hit, and like his tracks to him, his tracks seem to like come into place. Like everything's gonna be covered soon, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna attack a blind old lady just for the mayor, so he can have his illegitimate daughter.
I think how the Dunderbuffs win is that we see coming into like the cam screen or whatever, Kaz puts his hand around the daughter. Kaz. Yeah. He's like, sup, sugar, and gives her a kiss, and grabs her butt. There's some butt touching.
Oh, yes. Good. There's not been nearly enough butt
Yeah.
touching this episode.
So that's yeah, cool.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, Cat. You know what? I'm establishing this. Kaz on his knuckles has like DNDR, BUFF.
Nice.
On his.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, cool. All right, scene.
And scene.
Awesome.
Love it.
Cool.
So yeah, I think I am going to take one of those corpse and I think it's gonna be Project Takedown. And they're going to go after Berg Wilkes.
All right.
I think like the
Oh,
information.
I'm sorry. Real quick, time out. Just so I don't forget, Paul, because you played Dunderbuffs that scene, Burks gets the edge die. Don't forget the edge die that you just heard.
No.
Because you got a success, right?
Yeah, does he use that on his turn or the next time that he rolls for?
He can spend it anytime he wants.
Okay. Cool. Then
Good question.
yeah, still gonna be Project Takedown. It's still going after Wilkes. I think it's Dunks actually who's being kind of sent as like a little bit of a we're going after your able, and I think what it is that the information that you provided was not enough, and so Dunks is like hacking your bank account and just gonna steal money from you to like make up the difference in value between the service provided and the intel retrieved.
Damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's cool. So because I have an edge, I get to roll 4 dice?
Yes. If you want to. You don't have to spend that.
I do want to because Project Takedown are the biggest baddest in town.
Okay.
Pretty great.
So
actually.
what are you doing in this conflict? Are you going to highlight a role, or are you going to try to improve something? Your target, because Kelso said you're targeting Abel, right?
Let's try to get my
Dunderbutts.
let's try to get my willing locked in. And I don't know. God damn it.
You there, Paul?
My Zoom is being weird. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
We can hear you fine. Yeah, your camera went away. Oh, you're back.
Weird. Alright. So, yeah. I think I want to try to lock in willing then.
Okay. Cool. Roll them
Like
bones.
he's got too much riding on the line now to back out.
All right, I hit roll and it's oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's a little slow. Roll 20's chugging along. This has not been a good day for
Alright.
technology.
Well, good thing you rolled that extra dice.
Yes. Wow, so 2 successes to 1.
Yes.
So, that-
So I think what happens is that I think Berg was actually like anticipating this and had set up like a dummy bank account specifically with like fake funds or like e-die packets, and like all of your actual money was somewhere else, like in your wife's account or something like that, like you know.
he hit a business account or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you create like a separate account, like either a business account or like a family member's account or whatever, that you've put all of your real money in, and then you put these accounts that look like they have money on the outside, except when you ping them to try to see how much money is in there or try to take any out, it's like no money available.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's awesome.
Cool.
And for Project Takedown is so they don't get what they want, right?
That's right.
Even if they get one, it's because I have more. Or
Correct. So they lost their attack.
Cool.
So you describe that.
So, you know, I think it's more like, you know, foil again, but, you know, don't think that nullifies the rest of our... Like, they're like, yeah, that was us trying to hack your bank accounts because you still owe us money.
Like, damn, this guy's good.
But they, like, they're holding the threat over him, but they don't actually get it what they wanted, which was some money, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right, you're 2 out of 3.
Woo! Eric Wilkes moving on up.
It's a
That was
perfect time
awesome.
to take a break.
Yeah. Things are heating up in the Brightstone Corp Auto Factory takeover. Awesome. Cool. So thank you guys. That will conclude hour 2 of Once Upon a Game. And we'll be back in 5 minutes for the third and final hour of episode 34, where we're playing Remember Tomorrow. Yay! Remember Tomorrow, yay!